What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today's gonna be a pretty chill commentary, but I did just want to kind of talk about Modern Warfare 3. We're finally done with Modern Warfare 2. I was able to play this game a little bit early. By the time you guys are watching this, I'm probably like level 20, 30, something like that at this point. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun experience. Yes, the matchmaking is absolutely atrocious, out of this world, okay? It is very tough, very annoying. I'm dealing with a lot of sweats, a lot of TTVs, a lot of YouTubers, TikTok streamers, you know, just everybody and their mamas out here right now playing this game early. And so the gameplay that you're going to see is not great. You know, I die a lot. As I said, it's a very sweaty experience at the moment. I don't expect it to get like a lot better, but I hope that it'll get at least a little bit better as the game goes on, as the time goes on. Hopefully, I know Christmas noobs are kind of a thing of the past, but hopefully by Christmas, you know, things will be a little bit better. But today, I want to give my very first impressions on this game. You know, I was thinking about doing this whole like patch notes reading video where it's like, oh, they fix spawns, they fix visibility, blah, blah, blah. I might cover some of that like inadvertently, but I'm not going to like read off anything and go through patch notes or anything like that. More so, just want to give my very first raw thoughts after playing. Again, I'm like level 20 right now, so I've played maybe like 3-4 hours or so, something like that. It's been pretty enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's not been, you know, amazing. I have no games where I've popped off yet, but I am okay. I'm doing okay, and I'm having fun. I like the maps. Yeah, let's get into everything. All right. If you enjoy the video at any point, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I will be speaking pretty positively about Modern Warfare 3 right now, okay? I know it's honeymoon phase. I know a lot of this stuff is subject to change, and a lot of these things could be, you know, like ruined in a few weeks or days, but I just want to talk about my very first initial thoughts, okay? Because, you know, if the very first thoughts are good, then you should know about it. If they're not good, you should also know about that. So let's get into it. Okay, so starting off, let's talk about the game itself. Basically, how I joined is by just how I got in, I guess, is by just joining on a friend who's already playing, whether they be an Xbox or PlayStation person who, you know, just changed their settings to like New Zealand or something like that. I hear that's the method that people do. But anyway, people did that, and then I basically just joined on friends, and then you can join and then back out, and then it'll take you to the multiplayer lobby. And so you don't really have to play with the person. You just kind of need to join on them for like a second, and then, you know, as soon as you back out, you'll be able to just do whatever you want, play however you want, whatever game mode and things like that. So that's kind of how I got to play. Obviously, this doesn't matter to you now because the game is live by the time you guys are watching this video. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it and having fun. I am having fun. Let's talk about that. The maps, I've played on a good amount of them now. I've played on like Quarry, Wasteland, obviously the ones from the beta like High Rise, Rust. I've played on Terminal, I've played on Scrapyard. Sub base, things like that. Yeah, Underpass. I've played on most of the not most. I've played on at least half the maps by now, and you know, while they're nothing, you know, new, we've played on these maps before. It is an enjoyable experience. Something I will say very positively about this game is that the movement saves a lot of the trash maps. You know, your estate, your wasteland, between movement and specific game modes like Hardpoint. Yeah, movement is saving the hell out of this game and saving a lot of the bad maps. I will say Derail, absolute trash. I will not play that game, like that mode or that map. Like no mode on that map is going to be good. Maybe Search and Destroy. Even then, I'm a little iffy about it. But yeah, Dom, Hardpoint, Team Deathmatch especially, Kill Confirmed, like no, dude. I'm not playing any of those respawn modes on Derail. That is an instant skip, instant do not vote for map for me. Yeah, that will not be happening. That's my thoughts on Derail. It's easily the worst, like way worse than Wasteland, way worse than Estate, and those are already kind of, you know, decently bad maps. But the rest of the maps, I really enjoy Scrapyard. I really enjoy Terminal. You know, this map here, Quarry, isn't bad. I didn't get to play on Afghan yet. There's a couple of maps. I think I played on Karachi once. Rundown, I did not get to play on yet. There's a couple of maps that I still have to play on, but for the most part, I really enjoy the maps. Looks-wise, guys, they look good. Just look at this Quarry gameplay right now. You know, actually, you know what? Just for the fun of it, I do have NVIDIA filters on, but I'm not going to color correct this video. Okay, I'm just saying that so I remember to my editing self that I'm not going to color correct it. This is how saturated it is Not normally, but I do have NVIDIA filters on, which is making it look a little bit better. I can't do anything about that. I need NVIDIA filters to play Call of Duty nowadays. But to be honest with you guys, Modern Warfare 3 looks good. You know, just it's very saturated. I would argue it's decently, like very noticeably more saturated than it was in the beta. I would argue that. I don't have any proof of that, but it's just based on like, you know, what I'm seeing and how the game feels. Yeah, it definitely feels like that. So good stuff there. I would much rather have it be more saturated, like way more saturated than it needs to be, than this dull gray monotone color that we had in Modern Warfare 2. I think Vanguard honestly was kind of more on the saturated side as well. So I guess maybe it is just like a Sledgehammer visual thing that they just enjoy saturation in their games. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. You know, maybe it makes the game a little less realistic, but at the same time, it probably makes the game more enjoyable and more fun. So I will take that any day of the week over realism. Next thing I want to talk about is the leveling system and weaponry. The leveling system is not super slow. I am like level 20 already. I did pop a double XP token, so I guess there's that. But the weapon XP, guys, is very slow. You are going to feel how slow it is. It just feels like, you know, you use a gun for a whole match and you like might level it up once. You know, it doesn't feel great. Maybe it mixed in the fact that I suck at the game and I don't get as many kills as like other people. So maybe that's a thing. But I think a lot of my other friends would agree that, yeah, it's a little slower than it needs to be, but I get it. You know, it's a brand new game. You don't want to just like, you know, have everyone be completely bored as soon as possible. You got to have some player retention methods. So I'll take that. You know, it's better than going for long shots on challenges. Speaking of challenges, something that I see that a lot of people are very upset with is the fact that you cannot unlock all your weapons right at launch. Now, I did not do enough research on this, so don't quote me. I know a lot of you guys love quoting me in the comment section. This guy's don't even doing his research. What kind of a fake YouTuber is he? Guys, I'm just a guy out here playing Call of Duty just like you. I am not an expert. I am not good at this game. I just enjoy the game and I enjoy talking about the game, and I have a microphone. That's it. That's the only thing separate about me than anyone else out here than you watching this video, right? So I don't know the actual like 100% truth or not, but according to like tweets I've seen and things like that, and you know, you can verify me in the comment section because I'm probably wrong, but it seems like you need to basically unlock weapons through daily challenges, which means you can't unlock everything right away when you want it to. That's a little concerning, not gonna lie, a little concerning. I don't know how true that is. Maybe it's a glitch, you know, after all, we are not technically supposed to be playing this game right now. So maybe there's like, you know, some things they're still working on, some things they're still tweaking, but yeah, man, it's looking good. Okay, the weapons feel relatively good. I think the striker got nerfed way too hard because that thing is shooting like pebbles at people now. I tried that gun like once or twice. I put that down immediately, dude. That is not worth using until they like rebuff it or play hardcore with it. You know, that's not good right now. A lot of the assault rifles are good. The snipers, they're okay. I only used one so far, and it's very slow ADS-wise. The pre-made classes, I guess, are kind of sus as well. None of them really stick out. I think the first one, the Bass P, is like probably the closest one that's like a usable, class. But other than that, the game feels good. You know, I really enjoy the movement. I really like the maps, the saturation. Obviously, the matchmaking is terrible. Okay, it is just sweat city out here. Obviously, it's because, you know, it's day one. It's technically not even day one. It's day zero at the time I'm playing this game. By the time you guys are playing this game, it's going to be hopefully a little bit better. But right now, day zero, guys, these sweats are, these sweats are trying to make a living on TikTok and Twitch right now, guys. I cannot compete, all right? So I apologize for the mid gameplay. I got a few positive gameplays, which is like good enough for me right now. You know, something like a 2KD or something like a chopper gunner. Yeah, you're gonna have to be patient with me, guys. It's not gonna be super easy. You might not see one for a bit, but at least I will be posting like negative gameplay. Okay, I'm promising myself that much. But yeah, I think we're in for a good year, guys. I know I say this, or I don't say this every year, but I'm very optimistic about this game. You know, it has not let me down so far. There hasn't been anything super negative aside from like the UI system that's like pissed me off so far. I think if this daily challenge for the unlock weapons is true, that is definitely a concern. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is a great thing or something like that, you know. But at the same time, it's also not the end of the world, you know. I'm probably gonna play this game every day anyway, so like the daily challenge thing isn't gonna impact me as much as like maybe someone who isn't going to play this game every day, but I'm having fun with this game. Okay. I know it's only been a little bit. I know it's not even been a day yet. It's not even day one. I'm admitting that. Okay. This video is subject to change, but as of now, Modern Warfare 3 is a very fun game. Okay. Yes. Matchmaking sucks. The UI sucks. There's definitely like some of the cosmetics that are going to suck, going to be annoying, but when it comes to core gameplay for a Call of Duty title that I enjoy, that floats my boat, this game checks a lot of the boxes for me, okay? And I know it does for a lot of other people too. You know, when it comes to decent maps, when it comes to graphics, when it comes to, you know, variety, perk variety, weapon variety, just like joining on friends, like just user like features, visibility, you know, all that stuff. It's doing pretty good. Quick note, the spawns are not fixed. They are different, but I don't think they're inherently better. I will say that, you know, a lot of people are saying the spawns are better. I still feel like you got to turn around every like, you know, 10 seconds or so, just in case. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll do more in-depth videos as always, as we get closer and more into the game and we learn more. But as of now, I'm feeling the game, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this if you guys start playing it. And thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and peace, and peace.